All right, so for this one, you can almost do this in your head. You just got to remember to push the negative through. So I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to do this by hand, and then I'm going to, well, let me write it down first. So I'm going to write it down in the Jamboard notes so you guys can reference it later. So let me just write this down. So we're going to take, where's my, yeah, I got to do it over here. So I've got 4 plus 5i minus 4 minus 5i. Well, think of this as like, oh, that's pretty big. Think of this as like a -1 that I'm going to distribute through the parentheses. So this becomes a -4, and then when I multiply -1 times the -5i, that just becomes a positive 5i. And over here, we're not changing anything, so you just leave that as 4 plus 5i. So then what we do is we identify what are the real numbers. So -4 and 4 are the real numbers. That equals 0. And then we identify what are the imaginary numbers. We have a positive 5i and a positive 5i. So we have 10i total. So now they say, what's the difference? The difference is 10i, I think. So let me type that in here. I'm going to say 10. And then where do you get the I? From here or here? Just type an I. Okay. And then we check the answer. Now, here's what I wanted to show you. You can do this actually on your calculator. So turn your calculator on and go to mode. Now, most of the time, right here where it says real, most of the time we leave it in real. Now, what that means is your calculator will do what we call real number mathematics, right? It's going to do multiplying, adding, subtracting, dividing of real numbers. But it does have a complex number mode, that A plus BI. You could turn it on to the complex number mode. When you turn it on, it will actually do this calculation for you. So if you hit second quit and it's turned on, I can literally type this in, 4 plus 5. Now the I is in blue above the decimal point, so you got to hit second decimal point to get the I. Close the parentheses, minus, start a new set of parentheses, 4 minus 5i. Now when I hit enter, it's going to say 10i. And it'll automatically substitute in -1 for I squared. Okay? So it'll do all that for you automatically. Any questions? Is there another problem that you had? Or was that it? Okay.